Hello, this is Steve Schmidt, Web Advisor and Team Leader at Effect, and this is the new Grant County Community Foundation website. And they had two goals I'll just cover briefly. The first goal was to just make the website much more helpful for their audiences, and I'll tell you about that, how we did that exactly. And the second goal is getting complete control and being empowered to change the content in lots of ways. And so those are the two things we focused on. So back to simplifying it, the menu was much larger. I think we had multiple menus on the old website, and now we have this kind of consolidated, and we break down inside of what's in scholarships, for example, or what's in grants. And even when you go to one of these, most of this stuff is on the one page. It's just kind of a shortcut to zoom to that portion of the page. So they have a lot of content and a lot of audiences and people wanting different information at different times. So we worked out, what we did was just collaborate on reorganizing all the stuff into groups and areas of the site that seemed to make the most sense for the various audiences and what they wanted out of it. So anyways, when you come to grants, you can see at a glance all the different things going on in this area. And if I'm here to get the grant writing tips, I can jump into that. If I'm here to just see what the timelines are right now for giving out grants, I can jump into that. So I don't have to read through tons of pages or a giant page or a couple giant pages. I can just pinpoint what I want to get into and then expand it and look at it. Or if I want to get into timelines, there it is. And then I can go back up to wherever else I want to go. So another one of the things we did was for the funds, we have short URLs for every fund. So let's just jump over to one of them. And so this one is givetogrant.org/wonderspace. Rather than /fund/ something $123 = 6 sort of thing. So they can use these really short URLs in their messaging and communications that go out. It's really easy for people to get to those fund pages. And we have this neat feature about how much is raised so far and a link to just go give online. So speaking of give online, we've reworked that so it just looks more comfortable to use. It's easier because you don't have to go out to a third-party website and learn kind of a new interface. It's in line with kind of how what their thinking process is when they're on the donation page. It starts out with how much do you want to donate in total and the type of donation, and you can search, and it has a suggestive search when you're searching for the names of places, or you can browse by category. And then you can actually donate to multiple places at the same time. And then, of course, all the appropriate fields and processing the credit card securely is done right on the website. So the last thing I want to hit on is helping them get control over the content. So we approach this as what we call a collaborative build. So after we design it together and agree on the design and then we lay out the pages and kind of lay out placeholders for things and put some of the more complicated things in, like the donation form. Then we equip and empower them to get in and know how to change the content, to know how to add these kinds of sections, add images, enter things in, make changes. So that way they can kind of work their content as they're putting it in. Because lots of times when you have this much information and a big team, you need to go over things with the team and kind of sculpt how you want the content to be on the website. So they have complete control over the content, can change any of it anytime, even though these pages are more than just simple pages with a few paragraphs. They're able to add these sections and add expandable sections and change all of this in the pictures. So that's been great. So that is, in a nutshell, the Community Foundation of Grant County's new website. Thanks for watching.